And the basics of team roping is the header's got to get out of the barrier, rope the steer around the horns, handling, the heeler's got to rope him by 2 feet, and you have to face. But you have to do that within 4 seconds to 10 seconds. It just depends on the level of roper that you are. But the rules are still the same. You know, the basic things still have to happen. So you have to practice those fundamentals. You have to practice scoring. You have to ride good horse position. You have to ride good horses. You have to rope the steer, and the heeler's got to catch him, and you got to face. And it's pretty simple. But on the same token, it's extremely hard. I've had thousands of people over the years say, "You guys make this look so easy." But when you do, when you rope repetition, I mean, we practice a lot. We do a lot of groundwork. We're out in the arena practicing hard. We're riding our horses. So this is a job to us. This is the way we make our living. So we have to hone our skills each and every day. And the guys, there's guys, some guys have more talent than others, but then there's also guys that have more heart than others. So, that plays a factor in all of it. And it just depends on which one of those you have. If you have heart and you have talent, you're going to go a long ways in this thing. But if you're a little bit weak-hearted and man, sometimes you get out here in this hot sun and that dust and, you get bucked off your horse or you cut your thumb off or whatever, that just, shows the grit that you have if you can endure. Back in the day, there was just a handful of guys that you had to beat on a consistent basis. Now, man, it's full of them and they're cropping up everywhere. Every year there's new young talent heading and heeling both. So this is just something you either do for a hobby or you do for a living. The big picture is that how you conduct your life. Because at the end of this, you're going to be accountable for your actions. And this is the team roping world and rodeo world. The media builds big stars and you're put under a magnifying glass at certain times, and but at the end of your career, my faith in God is the most important thing, and that's the thing that I try to stress to most people, is because you're either going to make it in this industry or you're not. And so what happens if you're one of the guys that don't have enough talent? I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a champion or you don't have the talent to make it. This thing can leave you with a empty spirit, a lot of times. And if you put all your eggs in one basket and winning and losing, then you're gonna have a hard time. I feel in all of this is that you have to work extremely hard.